So this would be a start of a new series where I will be breaking down every single character type, starting with Stripeback, because Stripeback is, to me, the most complex character type and probably will take the longest. Okay, so Stripeback is a character type in Storm that is the most aggressive, I would say, because you can get different opportunities off Stripeback to get damage or burn a sub or anything you want. So here I'm gonna pick a team that I use, probably my main team, I would say, because he's the only character that's fun in this game apparently. Here I accidentally randomized a small map. So this also shows an important fundamental about Stripeback, is that the bigger the map or the bigger the open space you have, the easier it is to get Stripeback. So for example, in this case, so I would get Stripeback by throwing a paper bomb. I'm gonna get him closer. So that's close enough. So a fundamental thing about Stripeback is when you throw a bomb, it didn't get Stripeback because it hit a wall, which is an important factor because you don't get an opportunity if they're near a wall. So if you're thinking about, oh, I'm cool, I'm gonna stall this, throw a tag, get a Stripeback conversion, you're not gonna get it because the wall is there stopping you from styling. So unfortunate. Back to the actual video. So basically there's a lot of different typing ways of getting Stripeback. The most common way is through paper bombs or paper tags in this sense, where you just throw a tag and then your Stripeback will do your job for you. Like that. So now that's basically all it about Stripeback. A character typing but I guess this is the design. Most, I guess, shonen-esque characters where they're like loud and not very bright and then just yelling all the time, they're mostly Stripeback. No offense to any character, it's just a funny thing that I noticed. So yeah. And then this is most of the time how you get Stripeback, through a tag. You can change Stripebacks if you have two Stripebacks. Like this. Very nasty. And then the second most common way is through different types of jutsus. Minato's jutsu, resting on here, either you switch or you don't switch. Both get Stripeback. Here to showcase it. So Stripeback, like this, and then you can chain them as you shown before. Chain another Stripeback, and this is just big damage, like very big damage. And then as shown before, and as shown before, his switch jutsu also does Stripeback. I switched the game 8 my input. So like that. So okay, that cut, right back to normal. His switch jutsu also does Stripeback. So like this. And then Momoshiki's tilt, I'm pretty sure also does Stripeback. It indeed does. So there's many different ways you're gonna get Stripeback. And then the last way, I guess, not really last, but the last general way in every single sense is combos. 99% of the time, I'm pretty sure, neutral combo is Stripeback. Let me confirm with just another character because their combos are cool and we're just gonna see it because we can. And that indeed does Stripeback. Now the basic Stripeback conversions. So now to actual meat of the game, or meat of the fundamental part, Stripeback conversions. The most simple way is double tap, ninja dash, and just full air combo, which still does damage. And if you have no resources, you have no chakra, no nothing, that is the best way to do it. Like absolutely no resources, no guard pill, no tag, no pill, like no anything. Just double tap and then punch. Just don't let them drop is what I'm trying to say. Of course, if they are full resources and you are low, then let them drop and just charge chakra and run away. It's just simple tactics. So I will showcase it. Double attack X. You can also just directly attack them and get them into a juggle. And a juggle is when you do this. So you basically keep them in the air while attacking them. So let me showcase this slightly better here. So that's a juggle. Well, the reason why characters like Pain, Naruto, the last, and Madara is a very strong strike back is because that their own jutsu leads to strike back. So this means that if you call them as a support, you will get strike back. So that's that. You can also jutsu, as I shown before with Minato, like this. Ignore that. Also, an important factor in strike back is that the closer the explosion or the knockback happens, the closer you will appear. So this is a very close one. So they just appear right in front of me to combo, to juggle. But if you do it like very far, like this, it will take a long time for them to get there. So if I do it like this, it's like farther than usual. Of course, camera angles sometimes will mess it up, but that's just wrong. And then, of course, you can ultimate jutsu. You can jutsu, and then if you time it correctly, ultimate jutsu, which is both very, very optimal. Either burn a sub, definitely burn a sub, or that they're just gonna take a chunk of damage. Another way to convert off strike back is garbage kill. This gives you time to charge chakra and then mash at them. So yeah, it's definitely an option. But the reason why a lot of people do this and gets flamed is because they miss it sometimes. So I'm gonna miss it here, and it's gonna look very, very dumb. Because sometimes people press it too fast. So it's a timing thing instead of a speed thing. So yeah. You can also, I guess, to bait a sub, you can double dash. Go into doubles. There's no harm in doing this because you only like waste a switch resource, which is not that much, and then you can like be careful. Like if they sub, then that's like very, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? A very plus situation for you because they burn a sub for no reason, and they're gonna get hit again because when you sub a support dash, they can spawn in the air, and then your second dash will hit them. So you get the convert, and they waste a sub, which is just very good. Another thing you can do with strike back is infinite strike back, which means that you only need one strike back character, and then you can just combo. Then they will get pseudo stunlocked into strike back again, and then that will like rinse and repeat, which is a tech that I'm pretty sure if you time it correctly, a lot of characters do indeed have this tech. I think another YouTuber made a chart of all the characters that can do it. I think it's Suki that made it, so shout out to him. But I learned infinite strike back from different sources. So here you can do it. You can say Jutsu leads to strike back, and then Utakata stun locks them, and then hits them, and then strike back again. This is a pseudo infinite. Oh, perfect reset there, and then you can well, not really pseudo infinite, like do that, and then it will do it one more time because your combo resets. And then yeah. Of course, I said before, Pain is very good for strike back conversion because you just switch in and then you can just combo. Because when you switch into the when you switch into the strike back character, you spawn right behind them, which is like perfect for just straight up comboing or juggling. Of course, Pain can also do this. Pain can universal pull, which is damage, also style points. So that's that. I believe one more specific character typing that is interesting is puppets. So I'm here gonna showcase puppets strike back conversions because they are, I guess, not different, but they have a lot more options of strike back conversions than normal characters. I'm gonna pick Pain because he is the universal strike back that does everything and is very safe. Of course, the best strike back is Six Pass Madara because he's a more complete character, but purely as strike back, Pain or Naruto is, or the last Naruto is the best. I'm trying to find sorcery here. So, as most people know, but if you don't, so I'm going to mention it here, Konkuro has this infinite in the air, which goes like this. Which in this is just all confirmed. So now, as we learned before, you can air combo off strike back. So this just leads you straight to his infinite. So this just, puppets are very, very, very powerful off the strike back. And also, I'm not sure if everybody knows this, but puppets have this tech where it's called Lightning Kunai, and it hits very well off strike back because it does hit and then it does stun them directly to the ground, in which you can just attack up to ultimate. So they're stunned this entire time, and then you can hit them. And this time they can't sub. So it's a very interesting mix-up that you can do. And then puppets dash out of their air hit very quickly compared to normal characters, which means that this is also a mix-up. So I'm gonna have them sub this, and then so this is a very... Okay, the bot destroyed me. Embarrassing, but let me do it again. Oh my goodness, the bot is so good. The bot is so good. Okay, jokes aside, cut to the actual time. So puppets can punish their opponent easily in the air if the opponent likes to sub the air hit. They just double sub. So that is a puppet mix-up that people always use. So you will always see the sorcery do this. Because also their air hit does a lot of damage. So this is like, puppets will always do this. So another tech that strike backs can do is that when you get strike back and then you switch them, you're right behind them as mentioned before. What you can do is that now you have this effect that if you switch combo and then switch them, you will be right behind them. It's actually not only switch combos, you can also do quite literally anything. So for example, you can switch grab, you can... So you can, this is a new, very, very well neutral mix-up. You can abuse this, like you can throw tag. You can, I guess you can also like do a mix-up with this. It's just, there's a lot of options because you just appear right behind them. This effect goes away when you don't immediately switch back once. So right now, if I do it, it won't work. So it only works if you get it like this. Now it works. And then you can just combo, and then you just spawn behind them. Or not spawn, but you switch behind them. Pretty simple tech. That is pretty fun to use. And then, so the last tech I'm going to showcase is the Stripe Back Sunlock tech, also known as the Stuck in the Air glitch. So basically all you need to do is do an extended stun with your Stripe Back character, in this case it's Rock Lee, and then go into an animation gist. So in this case it is a Rasengan that Rasengan also leads the Stripe Back, so it directly activates the glitch. You can also use a grab, so it'll grab with the animation, and most of the time your juice will lead the Stripe Back, so just do this. So do a grab that activates the glitch, and then one more time, anything that leads to a Stripe Back leads to anything somewhat to the opponent. Uses troll friends. It's pretty simple. Peace.